What's up? I'm back. Yeah. Just want to send a special shout out to all the new subscribers out there. I appreciate you subscribing and commenting. We're on our way to 200 subscribers. Wow, I can't believe it. I want to thank everybody for liking the videos, sharing the videos, and sharing your thoughts. Because everything is subjective. I like to hear other people's point of view on things. So I appreciate you commenting and liking and giving your opinion on certain stuff. It's really appreciated. But let's get into it. We're going to talk about the top 15 bat suits ever. Because Batman has been around for over 30 years, or over 40 years. And each time he has changed his suit. And I believe it's time for a change, because it seemed like when Tim Burton made that dark, gritty, edgy Batman, Warner Brothers and DC, they just ran with that. And I think by Christopher Nolan creating one of the successful masterpieces of all time, I think it's time for us to move away from that, but that's just my opinion. Like I said, everything is subjective. So let's get into it, okay? What is the worst bat suit in my opinion? Is it Matt Reeves? Is it Zack Snyder's? Who is it? Is it Tim Burton's? Nope. Coming in at number 15 is the 1997 Batman and Robin suit. Yes, this suit is trash, just like the movie. Mainly because, it looks cheap. Let's look at it. It looks all plastic. It looks like you can just throw a match on it and Batman will burn up. This suit is garbage. And the nipples gotta go. Now that Robin suit, I could dig that without the nipples, I can dig that just by the color palette. But for Batman, no, it looks garbage. It looks fucking garbage. That's the worst in my opinion. Coming in at number 14, we have the 1995 Val Kilmer Batman Forever suit. Now this suit ain't bad, but the nipples, man, and I believe like the cowl, they're too, I don't know, they look like knives, So yeah, it just throws it off. It's not a bad looking suit though, but in my opinion, it's number 14. Just total garbage. Coming in at number 13, we have Adam West. Rest in peace, Adam West. Now, I don't knock this suit too much because, this was, my uncle, my mother, or, the older generation. This was their Batman, so this is what they love. And I remember watching this when I was a kid in the 80s on a rerun, and I thought it was cool. It was Batman, and I think this is where the studios and WB, they messed up, because they went with the dark and gritty, and they never got back to the bright, the fun Batman. The reason why Batman is brutal and creepy, what I'm saying? The reason why it's dark and brutal and all that stuff is because the Tim Burton, 1989. It seemed like when Tim Burton came out with that Batman, because it was successful, studios ran with it for the last 30-something years. Actually 40, about 30-something years. And they never got back to the fun Batman and Robin thing. We only had Robin in one Batman, and that was Batman Forever. So I really think if DC is serious about this overhaul with Discovery or whatever, they need to get back to the roots, because the dark, gritty Batman has been done already, and it's been done well with Christopher Nolan. Matt Reeves just took it too much. He took Batman way too much. That's why I really couldn't relate to his Batman. But yeah, unfortunately, in 2022, the underwears, they just don't work. They just don't work. Sorry, Adam West, but rest in peace. Coming in at number 12, we have, yes, the Batman animated series suit. Now, this suit works. Minus the underwear. I would like to see something like this in a live action film one day with the exact same color. Now, we don't have to do the underwear and stuff like that, but I would like to see a version of this suit in a live action Batman movie. A nice Batman movie. We don't have to get dark and gritty, because this suit was in a dark and gritty cartoon, but it worked for that. The character itself, he was dark, but he wasn't all like gritty and stuff like that. So yeah, coming in at number 12 is the Batman animated series, and I would like to see this in a live action film. What about you guys? Leave your comments below. Coming in at number 11, yes, I had to do it. The Batman, Matt Reeves bullshit. No disrespect to Matt Reeves. Like I said, I love the Planet of the Apes series. I just think he went a little bit overboard with this movie, to where it got boring. Now, what I do like about the suit, I love the front, because it looks like the Arkham games a little bit. But I don't like that collar. I don't like the collar, and I don't like the cowl. The ears are too skinny, and the collar is just too big. I also don't like Robert Pattinson. His chin is sticking out of the suit. It's not in with the suit. It's actually sticking out. So for that bomb to blow up in his face in the movie, that should have been gone, because it blew up right in his face. But I don't like his chin sticking out, and he's just too skinny. Now Keaton, he was a slim guy, but he was medium height. Robert Pattinson is tall and skinny. He looks foolish, But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? That comes in at number 11. Coming into the top 10, we got the 2017 Justice League. This suit ain't bad neither. It looked like the dude from Watchmen. I forgot what his name was, but this looked like the dude from Watchmen. It doesn't look like the Ben Affleck BVS suit. It doesn't look like that Batman. It looks corny. Of course, it was the Josh Whedon version, but man, Zack Snyder hit the nail on the head when he did the BVS suit. He did, But this one, nah. Coming in at number 9, yes, the Superman Kryptonian suit. It looks heavy. This shit looks heavy, but as you can see, it just pieces. And I guess with the sound design, they made it sound heavy, but this is really light. But I like this. I definitely like the shots, especially that one shot where he's hitting the bat signal and he's looking up and the rain is pouring down and the eyes is glowing. Zack Snyder, fucking genius. And by the way, restore the Snyderverse, WB. Warner Brothers Discovery, restore the Snyderverse. I didn't know it was that big, and I'm gonna do a video on that, but restore the Snyderverse. Bring him back. Give him the money that he needs to make an epic conclusion to his saga. But I like this suit. It comes in at number 9. And shouts out to Zach. We miss you, bro. We miss you. Coming in at number 8, yes, the 1992 suit. They obviously changed the suit from 1989. It's not more menacing. You can actually see its face in this suit. They changed the logo. They changed the cowl. It doesn't look terrorizing like it did in 1989. In 1989, the cowl, you could barely see his face. He was terrorizing. I love that suit. But yeah, this one comes at number 8. Number 7. Yes, the Christopher Nolan 2005 Batman Begins suit. Now, this is a good movie. it worked for back then. I definitely love the shots, especially when he was upside down and he was like, I'm here. I love that, you know. And I think this was the first step of taking a realistic Batman approach. Christopher Nolan did the dark and gritty like no other, with the exception of Tim Burton. But other than that, yeah, this suit comes in at number 7. I definitely like it. You can definitely see the changes from the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. So, of course, this suit is going to look mediocre now. So, yeah, shout out to Christopher Nolan. And this is number 7. Coming in at number 6, Batman 1989. Like I said, you can barely, this is a terrorizing suit. This is a Batman suit. I will fear somebody in this suit because you can barely see his face. You can barely see his eyes. That was the difference between the 1992 suit. You can change, they changed the cowl, you know, to make it fit his face. But this suit is dark and gritty. The only problem is he can't turn his head. He can't turn his head, but he made it work. I remember when I first seen this film, I was a little boy, and like I said, this will always be special in my heart. It's still number 1 in my opinion, but since I'm older, we gotta give it some rest. We gotta give somebody else some shine. And so coming in at number 5. Number 5, yes, was the Dark Knight Rises suit. It worked for that movie. You can tell the changes from Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. They went broader on the shoulders and they put more padding on the legs. I think the cowl is better in this one than it is in The Dark Knight. Because when he was interrogating Joker, it looked the Dark Knight suit looked kind of corny. But maybe that's because it's years old, so I don't know. But yeah, 2012 Dark Knight Rises suit is number 5. Coming in at number 4. Oh yeah, the Arkham Knight suit. I would love to see a live action. And it seemed like Matt Reeves was trying to do this, you know, but I don't know what happened. But I would love to see this suit in a live action Batman film one day. You know, it seemed like it'd be good on screen. And now the ears is too big, you know, maybe cut them down a little bit, but I would love to see the suit in a live action film one day. And that comes in at number 4. Coming in at the top 3, we have, yes, the BVS Desert suit. Although this suit looks hot as hell, I think it was a good take on Batman in the desert in the nightmare sequence. Again, shout out to Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers Discovery. Restore the Snyderverse, please. Please restore the Snyderverse. The fans would greatly appreciate it. I mean, I like it. It's different. It's acceptable. It's menacing. It's dangerous. I like this suit. And like I said, it looks hot as hell, you know, especially in the scenes, but it works. Like I said, Ben Affleck actually surprised me as Batman. He's probably one of my top favorite ones. But like I said, Zack Snyder was the man behind it all the way. Shouts out to Zack. You know, please come back without, you know, just restore the Snyderverse. Restore that Snyderverse. We need it right now. Coming in at number 2, again, Zack Snyder. This suit looks corny when I first seen it back then, but in the movies, man, it looked good. And this is probably one of my favorite suits. I definitely like the scene when we first get introduced to Batman, when he's saving those slaves, those sex slaves, and he's on a wall. God damn. You know, that's one of my favorite shots with this suit. Another favorite shot is when they was fighting Doomsday. They had that classic Dark Knight Rises shot with the lightning. He does something with the grappling hook, but the lightning strikes. He trying to get away from Doomsday. You guys know the shot that I'm talking about. I love that shot. And then I love it. I love the shot when the suit when Superman when he dies, and everybody's trying to process what happened, and then the camera turns to Batman and he's coming out the shadow. That shot of him looking dark with it, he had that pose. Man, I love that. I love that, man. Zack Snyder, man, we didn't appreciate you, bro. You know, you got to come back. You know, please, WB, give this man whatever he wants. You know, this dude is the savior of Batman, because right now Matt Reeves is garbage. He's fucking garbage. Shout outs to Zack Snyder, you know, and restore the Snyderverse. I'm actually gonna do a video on that. Coming in at number 1, of course, The Dark Knight. This is probably the most stylish, gritty, good-looking Batman suit to date. You know, Christopher Nolan and his team did a good job, not on just production, but as far as costumes. Everybody looked good in this movie. You know, this is probably the best realistic, dark, gritty Batman that's going to be hard to top. It will be top one day, you know, but for right now, this is number 1. The Dark Knight is number 1. And, you know, what do you guys think? What is your favorite suit? You know, I was kind of mixed up between this one suit and this suit right here, because it's just something about it, though. It's different, you know. But, you know, we only can have one number 1, so we'll give it to Christopher Nolan. Give it to Christopher Nolan. But shouts out to all the new subscribers out there. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys commenting. I got more videos coming up. And I got a subscriber request on the Monsterverse of Godzilla vs. Kong. I didn't forget your video. That video is going to come up. So if you're listening, I didn't forget about you. And I never forget. So that's coming up. And we also got some more stuff coming up pretty soon. You guys stay healthy and you guys take care. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.